Alright, so we have just changed the title of your website in the first video. So what we're going to do in the second video is we're actually going to play around with changing the overall look and layout of your WordPress site by playing around with the themes. So right now your site looks like this, which is actually pretty cool, but it's not personalized and you don't really have any data in here, right? So we need to fix that. So in order to start changing the look of your site, you'll go back to your dashboard and then you will go to Appearance. And then I want you to click on Themes. All right, so these are the themes that you have installed on your WordPress site. By default, you normally just have these three. This is an extra one that I've added. But themes are pretty cool because they allow you to change the look of your website very easily. And they also kind of dictate which kind of functionality your website will be able to use. Like instead of, besides the plugin that you'll install onto it later, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So right now, your theme is using the 2017 theme, or your website is using the 2017 theme, which is pretty cool. But you also have like a 2015 and like 2016 down here. So what if you want to change the look of your website from this to one of these? Well, it's actually pretty easy. So you can click on the theme that you like, and this will generate just a pretty much a preview of what the theme would look like on your website. Now, keep in mind that by clicking on this, at this point, nothing has changed on your main site. So you can refresh this and it'll still look the same because it's still using the 2017 theme. That's because you haven't activated anything. So this is good because, like I said, it lets you preview what the theme would look like before you actually commit to changing your site over to it. So if you want to actually test this, they have a live preview. So I want you to click the live preview button. And the live preview will show you what this 2015 theme will actually look like on your site when it's been applied to your site. Now, right now it looks pretty boring because we don't have any content and we haven't like added any header images or anything like that. But what you can do in this at the moment is you can actually change some of the settings. So for example, you can change the title again. So say I want to just kind of change the title. I could change this to tutorial site, yay, or something like that. And then if I click the save and activate button, which I'm not going to do right now, but if I click this, this will actually change my site's theme over to 2015, and it'll change the title of my site. So that's pretty cool. You can also do stuff like change colors of your site, change the header image of your site. So there are a lot of options that you can configure from here, which will save you a lot of time. You can choose which menus to add and so forth. So, and keep in mind, even though I'm looking at this preview, nothing has changed on my main site. So if I refresh again, there's like, it still looks the same because I haven't clicked save and activate yet. So this is basically give me a safe way to preview what my site would look like before I change it over. And so we're going to close this down, and it says the changes you've made will be lost if you navigate away from this page, and that's okay because we don't really want to use 2015 right now. Right, so that's how you can do a live preview of any theme that you've downloaded or that is on your WordPress installation. But say, for example, you actually want to change, you want to add a new theme. Well, these themes are actually pretty cool, but they might be missing some functionality and they may not be exactly what you're looking for. So to add a new theme, you can just click here, like Add New Theme. And the good thing about WordPress is that it has millions of themes for you to choose from. So if you're a photographer, you can choose a photography theme. If you're a video blogger, you have like themes for video blogs or business or whatever you need, cooking. So for example, if I like this theme, the Access Press Mag, well, I could just go ahead and install it, or I can come here and preview it. And this shows what the theme will look like at this time when applied to my site. And keep in mind, we don't have any header images or anything like that, so that's why it doesn't really look like this yet. But if I like the colors and the text or whatnot, then I could actually click install, and this will install the theme for me. So I'll go ahead and install this one. Um, on WordPress, you can basically install as many themes as you want, even though it's not really recommended because each theme does take up space on your server. But if you're just playing around with it, you can download 5 or 10 themes, and just kind of play around to see which one matches the look that you want for your site. So before you can choose the look of your site, basically you pretty much have to kind of figure what your site is going to be about. So you have to kind of choose a topic for your site. So a good example of this is my Creative Media Vault site. I'm using a theme that will allow me to kind of post and showcase a lot of my original artwork and a lot of my original creations and stuff, right? So the theme that I've selected gives me a lot of functionality for posting, like for embedding images like this. So that's a very important thing when it comes to selecting which theme you're going to use on your site, right? So now after I have uploaded some themes, I think I'll install this one as well, just for fun. So right now I'm just installing, I'm not activating anything. So my site still looks like this. And then I'll click back. All right, so now I can go to themes, and it will show me all of the themes that have been installed here. All right, so I have this one and magazine, and oh, okay, this one installed 2 of them. But yeah, you kind of get the general idea. So at this point, say if I want to have a theme that kind of is a little bit more feminine or like flowery or like something like that, then I can just like choose to live preview this. And I can say, oh yeah, everything's pink. I like that. Love it. And so yeah, I think I'm going to go with this theme, and I'm going to save and activate this. All right, now, once it's been saved and activated, I can come over here, and when I refresh my site, it will naturally adapt to this theme. So this is what my site, my live site looks like right now. Right, and I could change some like other settings here as well, but you get the general idea of how to change themes. And if I don't like this theme, I can always kind of switch back to my 2017 at any time. So that's pretty cool. All right, so that is how you can switch a theme. And in the next video, we're going to go over customizing this a little bit more by adding banners and adding pictures and maybe adding some blog posts to it so that it doesn't really look like this and so boring, right? So I will see you in the next video.